Hello people from the internet, welcome to my YouTube channel Craft. In this first video I'm going to make a horror map called The Forgotten. It's like you're going into the woods and there lives a monster that is forgotten, so nobody knows about him. And you get like followed and you hear sounds in the woods and you get jump scared, etc, etc. One thing I want to say before you leave this series, because you hate to get scared and you still want to watch this video because you want to learn how to make a Minecraft map or just want to follow this series, I will put a text when there will be a jump scare or something, so you don't have to worry about that. And one more thing, guys. I had a problem with my recording, so I already made some stuff for the lobby, the spawning system, etc, etc. I will show that to you in just a second, but I will explain everything that I did. So yeah, guys, let me just quickly reset the system, so we are just a new player. So scoreboard players reset at E, and if I'm correct, we get teleported into the lobby. You can see let me quick delete the text. You will see the story, guys. So if we right click the story, I have not programmed that in the comment blocks yet, but we will do that in the next episode. So if you right click, now you can see we still can open inventory. We will remove that in the future, and you can see we have credit settings, start a story, and I will make sure so you can click start before you exit the settings, the credits, and the story. So yeah, guys, that's what I have done, and let me quick clear those effects so we can see a little bit more. I will just give a little overview of how it actually looks like. It's just pretty basic, just a random shape, etc, etc. And I've done some pumpkins with some custom trees, some villagers, some leaves to look at all of it, and some fences, as you can see over there. So yeah, guys, that's everything that I have done. And so it's not too much, but like I really hate it, but my recording fell out and problems, and I didn't want to remake all this because it will take me a lot of time. I spend a lot of like 2 hours or something, and it's now 6 o'clock and I'm going to eat very soon. So, and I still wanted to upload a video. So yeah, guys, that's the real business. Let me quickly set the time to 0 so we can see a little bit more. As you can see, or otherwise I could give me a night vision, but then it will bug out with the blindness if we join the lobby. And what I have actually done is make a scoreboard, objectives, add, and then call it join. So when we join the map, and then stat.play 1 minute, and what it actually does is like it gives you 20 points every second. So if you join the map, we instantly get 20 ticks per second easily, and we don't need comment blocks for that. That's just inbuilt into the game. So that's pretty nice. And if you can take a look in this first comment block, it will just TP us to the coordinate 0, 20, 0, and that's exactly over there. And then I have specified the person, so every person with a score of join 0 to 1000, we will teleport to there, and you may get why to the score of 1000 and not to the score of 1. I want to make sure that he gets teleported. So not if we put 1, if the maps lags out, and he will not get teleported. So we want to secure that, and we don't even want to let him TP that long. We don't want to let him TP like 1000 divided by 20 is then that is 50, so we don't want to let him 50 seconds stuck there and can't do anything. And then we will set his game mode for the same duration, so 0 to 1000. We will set his game mode to adventure mode so we can't break anything. Then we clear his inventory. Then we will give him a blindness effect for infinitive seconds, and we will give him a blindness effect of the strength of 10 that means that there will be just standing blindness and not blindness 2 or something, so it will be a little bit cleaner. And over here we will execute, so not a directly command, but we will first need to execute command, because otherwise we can't set the time. I want to make sure if he joins the map that the time will be midnight, because if I quickly set the time to midnight, I will show you something pretty cool that I also added. Maybe you already saw it, but if I look up, you can see the moon, and maybe we can spawn him like that too, so that he will just look to the moon. Maybe that will, yeah, we can do that. Look okay. I can just take me 1 second, guys. I will just add that. Just some. It's pretty easy. Just adding some the RIZ or something, and the RXZ. I don't really know, but we will just. I look to those coordinates, and if I look up, this will be minus 90, and that can be whatever we want. It's just how you look, and I will just put it to 0, because I don't know. We just did it, and whatever. We will continue with our tour of command blocks. As you can see, we'll just execute. If he has a score of 0 to 1000, then he will set the time to midnight, and then we will set the score of lobby. And the lobby is actually I going to make a specific scoreboard for this lobby. So if he join the map, he will set a score to lobby to 1. So you make a state. I don't know if I pronounced that correct, but I mean state. So we will now be in the lobby, and we will still be teleported here every time, so we can't move, but then we can test if we look to this villager and look to this villager, look to this villager, look to this villager, and if we right click him, we can test if he is looking to that villager, and if he click the villager. So yeah, that's actually why I made that scoreboard. And after that, here is the magic. So he still doesn't get teleported like 50 seconds. It will just be when he gets, you know that command blocks work like in an order. So first this command block, then that command block, then that, then that, then that, then that, etc. And this will be the last command block. So this will just set if the score of is 2 or above 1000 to 1000. He will set the score to 1001, so we don't get teleported, game mode, etc. effects. And yeah, that's actually everything that we are going to do today. The next episode, that will be a little bit longer, because I have no footage of me building, otherwise I will make a time lapse or something. But I lost all of this footage because I couldn't open the file and it gave me errors, and I just deleted it because it didn't work. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked this first video. Don't ask me why I have a Steve skin. I'm just a basic Minecraft player, so that's why I have a basic Steve skin. So yeah, guys, I only have one thing less to say, and that is bye.